Alpha particle means what I have told. Alpha particle consists of 2 protons plus 2 neutrons. Now we know that mass of protons are nearly equal to mass of neutrons. So what is mass of alpha particle? Mass of alpha particle will be equal to 4 times mass of proton. Okay, 2 protons, 2 neutrons, what I told, mass of proton is nearly equal to mass of neutron. So 4 into mp, and it becomes 6.68 into 10 to the power minus 27 kg. And what is charge? Charge of an alpha particle? It consists of 2 protons. Neutron has no charge. Charge of each proton 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 19 coulomb. 2 protons, so 2 into, that is plus 3.2 into 10 to the power minus 19 coulomb. Okay. Now when this alpha particle is coming out of the nucleus of an atom, it comes out with some velocity. Okay, and speed of the alpha particle is nearly equal to, is of the order of 10 to the power 7 meter per second, less than the speed of light. Okay, and remember one thing, speed of all alpha particles are not same. Okay, speed of alpha particles emitted uh, from the different nucleus of the same radioactive substance, that is also not same. Okay, only this much is sufficient. Speed of alpha particle is of the order of 10 to the power 7 meter per second. Charge of alpha particle plus 3.2 into 10 to the power minus 19 coulomb. Mass of alpha particle 6.68 into 10 to the power minus 27 kg. Next one, alpha particle can ionize the gas through which it is passing. Okay, it can strongly ionize the gas through which it is passing. Why do you know? Because alpha particle consists of 2 charged particles, that is 2 protons are there. That's why ionizing power of alpha particle is much more than beta particle. Beta, it consists of only 1 electron. It consists of only 1 electron. So ionizing power of beta is less than ionizing power of alpha. Okay, how much less for beta? For beta it is 100 times less, or we can tell in comparison with beta, alpha has 100 times more ionizing power. And in comparison with gamma, gamma has no charge, then also it can ionize the gas through which it is passing by small amount. And ionizing power of alpha is 10,000 times more than that of gamma. Ionizing power of alpha is 100 times more than that of beta, and ionizing power of alpha is 10,000 times more than that of gamma. Okay. Next one, alpha particle. Alpha particle cannot penetrate large distance through air. Through air, alpha particle can penetrate only 3 to 8 centimeter in air. Okay, penetrating power of alpha is less. How much less? 1 by 100 times less in comparison with beta. And in comparison with gamma, it is 1 by 10,000 times less. So remember, ionizing power of this one is maximum, but penetrating power of alpha particle is least. Okay, it is 1 by 100 times less than that of beta, and it is 10,000 times less than that of gamma. Clear? Now, alpha particles, earlier I told that alpha particles are carrying positive charge, that is charged particle, so it is deflected by magnetic field. Okay, one more point, I have not told you about the effect of electric field on on these radioactive radiations. Okay, afterwards I will tell that one. Alpha particles, they can affect the photographic plate. Okay, visible light can affect photographic plate. Alpha particles also can affect the photographic plate. Okay, alpha particles causes fluorescent on striking a fluorescent material. Suppose any metal plate is coated with zinc sulfide. It is a fluorescent material. Okay, the point where alpha particle is striking, that point will glow. Okay, so we can tell that alpha particle can cause fluorescence on fluorescent material. Then alpha particles can destroy the living cells and can cause biological damage. It is a very harmful radiation because it can damage our body cells. Clear? Okay, and alpha particles are scattered while passing through thin mica or gold foil. Okay, then suppose a thin, very thin gold sheet you have taken, alpha particle, you are sending alpha particle will be deflected by that gold foil. So all these are about alpha radiations.